about how we deal with each other.
Here we go.
How you want them?
How are we supposed to deal with each other? Give me Leviticus 19.
They in the car too, so.
Yep, that's true. Now let's get it out the Word of God. Because when you write, I'm going to show you too, right? Watch this.
Leviticus chapter 19, verse 17.
Uh-huh.
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
Can we hate each other in our mind? Do we hate each other in our mind today? Hey, yeah, we not, maybe not you, but we do as a people, right? So if we see somebody walking and we don't know him, we look like, where this nigga from? All up in the car, we hate that nigga immediately before we even know him because we don't trust each other.
Right.
But guess what God said? Read that again.
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
We can't get down like that. I'm not supposed to hate my brother in my mind. I don't care where you from. I got to love you. You know what I'm saying? I save all that hate for the other nations. All that fighting I want to do, I'll fight the other nations. You see what I'm saying? But when it comes to y'all, I got to love y'all. Read on.
Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor.
So instead of hating you, God said rebuke him. What does it mean to rebuke? You got that? Psalms 80.
39:11.
Yeah. Let's get what it means to rebuke.
Forgive.
Almost. So instead of hating you, I got to rebuke you. That's what we're doing out here right now. We out here rebuking the nation. Right? Let me show you what it is.
Psalms chapter 39, verse 11. When thou with rebukes does correct man.
Does do what?
Correct man.
Read it from the top.
When thou with rebukes
Rebuke.
does correct man.
Correct man.
For iniquity.
For sin. What does it mean to rebuke?
That means forgive.
Almost. Listen to it again. He's going to read it again, right? Read it again.
When thou with rebuke.
Rebuke is the subject.
The correct man for.
Correct man is the action. You got. If I rebuke you, I got to correct you. Read.
Correct man for iniquity.
For the sins he's doing. So what does it mean to rebuke?
It means to
Correct man
correct him.
for the sins he's doing.
Right.
Right. So guess what? If I love you, I'm gonna tell you, sis, the pant's not good with God. If I love you, I'm gonna tell you, hey, we can't eat that, sis.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If I love you, I'm gonna tell you how we're supposed to. So let's go back to how we're supposed to treat each other, right? Read what you got.
Leviticus 19, verse 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
We cannot hate each other in our mind, right? Read it.
Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor.
Instead of hating you in my mind, I gotta correct you. You look out for me, I look out for you. Let me know when something. Let me have my back. You know what I'm saying? If you go in there and you say, you know what, I'm down on my luck, I gotta steal. God said, thou shalt not steal. I'm gonna say, sis, don't steal that. What you need? You need some food? I take this $50, go buy some cereal, whatever you gotta get, and I keep you from stealing. We got each other back like that. But I ain't just gonna let you go steal. You know what I'm saying? And be like, oh well, police. I see the police right there. I'm like, oh well, she get took. That's hatred, right?
Yeah.
Right? What if you about you about to get hit by a bus? You got your headphones on. You can't hear me. Would you like me to say, hey, sis, bus coming? You can't hear me. So you don't want me to yell aggressively and say, sis, bus coming? But you got your headphones on, right? So guess what? If you can't hear that, guess what I'm going to have to do? I'm going to have to run up and probably tackle you.
Right.
Get you out the way of the bus. Right. Now guess what? When I run up and tackle you, I might break your arm. I might land on you the wrong way and twist your foot. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be hurt. But I saved your life, right? So guess what? I'm telling you, hey, God coming.
Hey.
He hates sin and iniquity, right? And I'm going to tell you wrong even if it hurts your feelings.
Right.
But if you change, I save your soul.
Bring it out.
So that's how I feel about it. I don't care if I hurt your soul or if I hurt your feelings. I'm more concerned with the soul. So I'm going to show you the dietary law. I'm going to show you how we're supposed to feel.
Right.
Go back to Leviticus 19, right? Let me show you how we continue to feel about each other. Watch this.
Leviticus 19, verse 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
Can't hate each other, sis. Guess what? If I teach my son to put your daughter on the stroll, that's hatred.
Right.
That's hatred.
Right.
You see that? I'm going to teach my son to marry your daughter. That's love. Hey, we'll be a good family like that, huh? You love your in-laws. Right? You can't love nigga Tyrone, he put your daughter on the stroll. You're like, man, I can't stand that nigga, man.
Right.
He got my
Bring
daughter
it out.
out here. You know what I'm saying? So guess what? When I sell you drugs, do I love you? I hate you. I hate you because I know.
Right.
I know for a fact what it do to you in 10 years.
Right.
They got some new stuff out there to tear you up this week. They got what that new stuff, the fentanyl and all that. They got methamphetamines now. That stuff tear you up quick. Back in the day, well, we had crack cocaine or whatever, heroin or whatever. That took a few years. You know what I'm saying? Sure, that took a little while. The stuff they got right now tearing us up now.
Bring it out.
And if I know what it's gonna do to you, I ain't gonna sell it to you. I ain't gonna sell it. I know it's gonna kill you. You know what I'm saying? But if I love you, I'm gonna say, sis, you know what? Don't do this.
That's right.
Nah, let's go exercise. Let's go run around this track, get the heart beating.
Right.
You gonna sleep hella good after this workout. You know what I'm saying? That's love. Keep reading.
Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor.
So we're supposed to correct each other, not have each other doing wrong. Read.
And not suffer sin upon him.
Not allow each other to sin. Right? Read on.
Thou shalt not avenge, nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people.
I can't avenge or bear hatred against the children of my people. Right? So a lot of these wars going on right now in the streets because what didn't happen in 1980. Right. You know what I'm saying? 1990, something happened to my great uncle who shot your great uncle. And now we warring, we beefing. We don't even, you see what I'm saying? We can't do that. We over here banging our high school. You know what I'm saying? We can't do that. God said we one people. Because look, you got a bigger enemy than your own people. And they sit back laughing at us. As we dwindle our numbers and as we shoot and kill each other, they sit back laughing. Say, these niggas ain't ready for war. They killing each other. You know what I'm saying? They destroying their own community. We ain't got to do it. You know what I'm saying? We doing a perfect job for the white man. But guess what? All we got to do is change the mind.
Right.
Change the mind. Read what?
But thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
God said I got to love my neighbor as myself. Guess what? Go up another verse. Go up one verse. I'm going to show you something that you probably missed. In the Christian church, they say love your neighbor as yourself. You probably think that's talking about your upstairs neighbor, downstairs neighbor, the man at the stove, Chinese man, he your neighbor? Is he your neighbor? Let's read what the Bible says. Watch this.
Thou shalt not avenge, nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people.
Children of your people. Children of your people. Read.
But thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
So what does God call the children of your people? Your neighbor.
Right.
He said you can't think like that towards your neighbor, which is the children of your people.
Right.
So when I see another black man, I can't gun him down.
Right.
I can't gun him down. I can't do that to him. You know what I'm saying? I see another black man, Hispanic man, I can't rob him.
Right.
No, I can't get down like that with my people.
Right.
I gotta build my people up out the dunghill.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Now, there's ceremonial laws too, right? Here go example. We know how to keep all the holidays out here. We know how to keep Christmas, right? How do you keep Christmas? What do you gotta do?
You got it.
Think about it.
I think you have to have family close to you.
Have family close to you. What do you in Christmas? How do I do that custom? You know what I'm saying?
Christmas trees.
Oh, so I gotta get a tree and I gotta put lights on it, right? Presents underneath, right? What if I showed you that God don't want us to celebrate Christmas? I'm gonna show you. And before I do that, I'm gonna ask you a follow-up question. How do you keep the Sabbath day? Because this is in the Bible. The Sabbath day.
Prayer?
No. What about the Feast of Pentecost?
I have no idea.
They got a Pentecostal church on every corner. How come we don't know how to keep the Feast of Pentecost?
Wow.
And if you ain't keeping the Pentecost, then you ain't keeping the Passover. Because that's 7 Sabbaths after the Passover.
I wasn't taught.
Exactly, but we was taught Christmas, right? So now guess what it's my job to do? Show you how to do those things. First and foremost, we know how to do Christmas. Let's tear that down. Give me Jeremiah 10, right? Watch this.
Jeremiah chapter 10 and verse 1. Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel.
So God is talking, not me. This ain't my opinion. This is what God's saying. Read.
Thus saith the Lord, Learn not the way of the heathen,
God said, don't learn the ways of the heathen. Read.
Right.
and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven.
Don't be dismayed at the stars and Leo and Aries and Sagittarius. God said, don't worry about that stuff. That ain't for you. Read.
For the heathen are dismayed at them.
The heathen, the other nations, that's their thing. Right? Read on.
For the customs of the people are vain.
The customs and the holidays of all these other nations, they vain to God. Right? It's going to describe a custom that's vain to God. Read.
For one cutteth a tree out of the forest.
One custom is I cut a tree out of the forest. Read.
The work of the hands of the workman with the axe.
I cut it down with an axe. Now they got chainsaw. Right? Read on.
They thick it with silver and with gold.
What they do with that tree?
They thick it with silver and with
So
gold.
I got to cut down the tree. I got to bring it in my house and decorate it with silver and gold. Sound familiar? Read on.
They fasten it with nails and with hammers, that it move not.
And you got to put it on the tree stump so it don't fall over. Right? Read on.
Verse 5. They are upright as the palm tree.
And then after you fasten it, they stand straight up. Don't that sound familiar? You take a tree out the forest. You bring it into your house. You decorate it with silver and gold and put it on a tree stand. What is this talking about? That's talking about Christmas, huh? But what did God say in verse 2? Read it again.
Verse 2. Thus saith the Lord,
This is what God said.
learn not the way of the heathen.
We're not supposed to be doing Christmas. We're not supposed to be doing, but every church up in here is teaching Christmas.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Hey, when you do Christmas, you're worshiping the tree. Did you know that? The tree, it represents Tammuz. It's a Babylonian custom. So guess what? When Tammuz died, he died under a certain tree. The blood went into the tree. And the mom took that tree and said he would return through the tree or whatever. Now people worshiping the Christmas tree don't even know it. The devil don't need you to know that you're worshiping him. He just needs you to do it. You know what I'm saying? Devil ain't going to walk and be like, hey, look, this is a devil custom. I need you to do it. Because you're probably going to say no. So he's going to say, this is Christ's birthday. And make you do a devil custom. So don't we bow? What do you do when you put the gift under the tree? You got to bow down, right? And you got to give a gift to the tree. It's the same gift. You don't even think about it like that. You thought you was doing it for your kid. But they got you on accident worshiping Tammuz.
Oh my God.
Didn't know that, huh?
No.
Revelations 11:11. So now we learning. We learning, right? We can clean ourselves up. So are you going to do Christmas again? Hell to the no. No way. And you know what? Better than Christmas, we got the Feast of Dedication. That's 7 days.
Right.
That's a 7-day function. You know what I'm saying? We got Tabernacles coming up. That's a 7-day function. We got way better holidays than this world.
Right.
But we don't know about them. Read what you got.
Revelation chapter 11 verse 10.
Uh-huh.
And they that dwell upon the earth shall rejoice over them.
Uh-huh. The people that live on this earth going to rejoice over us because they conquered us. They celebrating because they conquered the Israelites. Read.
And make merry.
What are they going to do?
Make merry.
Merry Christmas. They make merry over us because they conquered us. Read.
And shall send gifts one to another.
So now you see the significance of the gifts? We giving gifts to each other symbolizing our conquering. Didn't even know it. We symbolizing our destruction, didn't even know it. And then take that gift and bow down to the tree and give the gift to the tree. And didn't even know it. Right? So now, we got the Sabbath day that's going on right now. This is one of God's holy days that don't nobody know about, and it's in the 10 Commandments. Give me that in the 10 Commandments. Give me Exodus 20 and 8. So we learning, right? We learn as much as we can today. And everything I can't get, because I can't read you the whole Bible. You know what I'm saying? But whatever I can't give you today, you can call me. We can go over it. You read it on your own. You got some questions? We got you. All right, read what you got.
Exodus chapter 20 and verse 8.
Yeah.
Remember the Sabbath day.
Remember the Sabbath day. Read on.
To keep it holy.
We got to keep the Sabbath day holy. This is in the 10 Commandments we read this out of. Right? Read on.
6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work.
We got 6 days to do all our work. Right? Read on.
But the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God.
The 7th day of the week is the Sabbath of God. Right? So what's the Sabbath, the 7th day of the week? First day of the week is Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. That's the Sabbath day of the Lord. But why come everybody on, how come every church worship on Sunday when God said Saturday is his holy day?
Right.
Give me that in Genesis 2 and 2. Everybody worshiping the first day of the week. But God said the seventh day, which is Saturday, right? Wow, right? These things, all they have to do was read this to us. We would have been right with God. We wouldn't have to suffer all this affliction. He wouldn't have to turn his back on us. The pastors and the preachers could have healed this place, could have fixed this place, but they don't give a damn about your soul. They don't give a damn about your salvation. They want your money. They want your money. They don't care what your well-being is. Read what you got.
Revelation, the book of Genesis, chapter 2, verse 2. And on the seventh day, God ended his work which he had made.
On the Saturday, God ended all his work. Read.
And he rested on the seventh day.
He rested on the Sabbath day.
From all his work which he had made. And God blessed the seventh day.
No, he blessed the first day of the week.
And God blessed the seventh day.
God blessed Saturday as his holy day. You see that? But all around the world, black Christians and Hispanic Catholics is going to church on Sunday, eating the Eucharist cookie. You know what I'm saying? Taking communion, getting water baptized and ain't changing. You see what I'm saying? Giving tithes to a pastor that ain't no damn Levite. You know what I'm saying? Taking the people's money. Hey, guess what? The pastor is supposed to be, when you read about tithes, right? You read about tithes. He's supposed to take that money and build up the community with it. He's supposed to take care of the widows and the fatherless children. But guess what? The churches out here is taking all the money out of the community. And you look up and down and it's run down.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models.